Hello everyone, we are live. Sound check. Just make sure you can hear me and we're all okay, and we'll make a start. How are we all doing? Evening everybody. Okay, that means sound check okay, yeah? Right, good. I got a new, oh good, thanks, excellent. I got a new Bluetooth microphone today, which I'm going to be using for the online academy stuff. So I'll be able to stand away from the camera, do the forms, and it should be really high quality sound. So those of you that have found the sound levels too low on the other material, hopefully this will be a big improvement. Nothing happening here. What does that mean? Nothing happening. Refresh the page, but you can't hear me if nothing's happening. Let's put some music on. Some reason. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. And I'm back. We'll be right back after this announcement. Hello from Shirley and Gordon. Hey. Suzanne, hi. Got you now. Good. Hello. Good to go. Big day today because we're going to learn the last movement of the set. And my goal for today's lesson is to do the complete sequence through start to finish 3 times. Ambitious, possibly. Okay, we ready to warm up? Let's make a start. Let's do our usual loosening exercises. Start with the wrists. And go up to the elbows. And then go up to the shoulders. And now just bouncing out. Let the knees relax. Okay, now do the rotating the hips. As you relax more, you can add more rotation internally in the hips. And the next one. Yesterday we added a weight shift. So what we do is we come across to one side, rotate, other side, rotate. The front leg is empty. Let the rotation energy continue into the arms. But you're putting a brake on with the foot and the arms continue. Okay, then we do this one. Make sure, again, if you're looking at me from the front, my feet are here, not here. This is bad for your balance. Always be here, okay? Weight goes from the tailbone in line with the rear heel, and then the front knee in line with the front toes. So transferring front to back. Let's do the same exercise on the other side. Don't forget the placement of the feet. Okay. Brief warm up today, just wrist and ankle rotation. Not going to spend so much time on stretching today because I'm going to spend more time on the set. But it's a good idea to do those stretches 2 or 3 times a week, so you can always use the videos for reference. Rotate the neck round a few times in one direction. And reverse. Okay, some shoulder rotations. Really, this movement involves the whole spine, the chest, the back, not just the shoulders. Getting all warmed up. And reverse. And now down to the waist. And reverse direction. And some knee rotation. And reverse direction. Come up. Do an exercise called the prying squat. So have your feet shoulder width apart. If the toes are slightly out for this exercise, it's okay. Not too wide and not too turned out, a few degrees. And from here, keeping your chest lifted up, you're going to squat down, and you're going to put your palms together, and your knees go inside of your thighs. And by pressing your palms, you will open your hips. And as you do that, you're going to lift your chest up. Think of pulling your head upwards, making space in the hips. Then you can kind of work side to side a little bit, pushing down, releasing the hips. Okay, coming up now. We're going to have feet a bit wider this time. We're going to repeat the exercise we did a couple of days ago, which is the silk reeling hands. Place one hand, you can mirror me, doesn't matter, we'll do the same side. Place one hand so your thumb's in your belly button. The other hand comes across, as if you're pulling something. Shift the weight, the hand follows. rotates, sinks down, and pull low. So you're going low on this side, you raise up, you go high on this side. The thing to remember is that the body leads the hand. You're just making a nice circle and shifting the weight. This is good for opening the hips, but also teaching you to connect the whole body through from the floor to the fingertips. One perfect connection. In the classics, it says you issue power like drawing silk from a cocoon. When you draw silk, think of one thread which you mustn't break. Finish. Reverse. One more time. Let's change sides. With practice, your movements will get smoother. You can sit more into your step. Your hips will open. Don't force it, just take it gently. Feel what's happening at your center where your hand is on your belly button. Feel that motion coming from the center of gravity. And come back. So it's low on the other side now, high on the other side. And one more time. Just walk your feet back in. A little shake. That's our warm-up done. So we're going to learn a new technique today. Music is loud and clear. Oh, good. I'm glad, because what I did was I changed the position of the speakers, so I'm glad that's better for you. Hear you but frozen, sorry. Some technical problems. Okay, so the next movement, which you're going to learn today, is the cross hands. So we've done the pung, you can follow me, and this is our holding the ball or hugging the tree kind of posture. Now we're going to do the similar posture, but we're going to cross the hands like this. So the point where the wrists are crossed is in the center, about chest height. Obviously the fingers will be higher, but the connection point is about chest height. You see that? This is cross hands. You can do both sides. In the set, the right hand is on the outside. So if I'm mirroring you, that's how you're going to do in the set. So your right hand is on the outside. And then to close the form, again, this is mirroring you. You're going to turn your palms down. So your left hand comes over the top. See that? So we cross hands. And then we drop the wrists. Once again, we cross hands. I need to mirror you, sorry, in the mirror sequence. We cross hands. The hand that's inside goes on top. Everyone got that? Now, please watch. Can you see? Seems to be stuttering somewhat. I hope this is okay for everybody. We're going to go, I'll go this way. Right. I'm going to turn and my hand's going to come across. From here, my hand's going to drop. I'm going to scoop. And I'm going to step. I'm going to equalise my weight. So now I'm basically like this, similar to our standing position. This form is called cross hands. The weight is 50-50. Imagine your arms are wrapped around somebody and you're going to lift them up. So you're going to use your legs. Your back is straight. So you're lifting up this way. You're not doing this. A common mistake when people do this form is to bend over. If you watch me do it, what I actually do is just sit down. And if I'm slightly forward, it's okay, but not like this here. So then my hips come under and I stand up. Okay, let me do the sequence. If I do it facing this way, we finish with grasping the bird's tail, okay? So please follow. Your eyes are going to follow your right hand. 1, 2. Both hands drop, and as I drop, I bend my knees. My right hand is like I'm scooping water. And my belly button is now going towards the left. My right foot steps up, and I equalise the weight. Now I'm 50-50. I can stand up. Okay, so I'm back towards you, I'm not mirroring you, I'm back towards you. So you follow me. Lower down, scooping your right hand, stepping your feet to shoulder width, equalising the weight, and standing up. Okay, now I'll mirror image so you can see what's going on. Hang on, if I mirror image, we have to do it this way, beg your pardon. Separate, lower down, your right hand is scooping. Notice my right foot is turning as well. My waist is now going this way. I step up to shoulder width, I equalise, then I stand up. Let's do that again, please. Right, this is mirror image, mirror image. Eyes follow your right hand. Lower down, scoop underneath. As the hands cross the foot steps, equalise the weight and come to the middle. Stand up. Again, please. Eyes follow the right hand. Over, down, like you're scooping water. Underneath, step. So this is coordinated, hand and foot. Equalise the weight, come to the middle first, before you stand up. Your left hand is on top. You drop your wrists. You drop your fingers. And you close your left foot. Okay, again please. Eyes follow your right hand. Lower down, scoop, step, equalise, stand up, bring your left hand on top, drop your wrists first, drop your fingers, close your step. Now, when you do the commencing form, you notice you drop your elbows, then you press your palms. So you do your elbows, then you press your palms. But when you finish, it's not the same. You drop your wrists, and then you drop your fingers. To explain the difference, the commencing form is you're pressing down on something. The closing form is you're pulling something, like you have a string, like a pull, one of those pull lights, where you're pulling it down. See the difference? So you're pulling rather than pressing. Hope that's clear. Not used to teaching this one mirror and online, so were you mirroring? No, I was. I hope that's clear. I think I may have done one not mirrored, so I'll confuse you all. Does that all make sense? Please let me know if that was confusing or anything not clear on that before we put it all together. So it's your right hand that's scooping, but your left hand is symmetrical, like a balanced movement, but your eyes are following your right hand. Okay, in martial arts, you're coming down underneath somebody, grabbing them and lifting them. This is like a wrestling movement. All good, makes sense. Okay, great. Hadn't realized the hands were different beginning and end. There you go. For those who are more experienced, the energy in the commencing form is called an. The energy in the closing form is called toi. So it's different. It's a different application. Can you focus on the foot movement? Imagine, okay, I'm fighting, I'm coming underneath something, I'm bending down, picking them up. So I'm coming down, I'm stepping, so that when I stand up, if I have a heavy load, I need to get my feet under so that I can drive up. If you've ever seen wrestling, they pick someone up with a body lock, okay, they're called suplex. So in order to do that, you need to get your hips underneath, so your foot needs to step in so that you can get your center of gravity under, and your hips need to be as close to your opponent as possible. Okay, that way I can stand up strong rather than doing this and putting my back out. So it's not just for martial art, this teaches you how to align your spine and how to lift something without hurting your back. So let's do it together, and I'll focus on the feet for you. I'm going to turn on the heels. Lower level, scoop, and now it's my left, your right foot is going to step shoulder width, and I equalize the weight. My hips are underneath me, so I can stand up. And then this is called closing form. Again, please. Turn on the heels. Now this foot is 45. So if you notice the motion, this foot is straight, this foot is 45. So both feet are turning 90 degrees. Your left foot is going from this wall to this wall. Your right foot is going from this diagonal to this diagonal. One, two. One, two. Now coordinate the separating of the hands. Two. Coordinate the dropping of the hands with the sinking of the weight. And then you're scooping. As you scoop, remember, don't stick your bottom out. That's the common mistake. Step up, get your hips under, and stand up. Left hand on top. Drop. Fingers down. Left foot close. Is that clear? Hope that clarified it, Richard, or Catherine, or whoever posed that question. Anything else? Nope, no more. If I get no more, I'm going to go straight into the set. So if everyone's okay with that, if I get no more messages, thanks, Rich. Great. Hope that's clear. So yeah, I've been working today a lot as usual because it's my time now is being spent on the setting up this online academy. And you know, I was umming and ahhing about Zoom. Do I Zoom? Do I not Zoom? And I come to the conclusion that it's better not to do Zoom for the classes, because I think it would be better to give you guys a complete class that you can follow on and watch as many times as you like. I think kind of logging in Zoom for classes, I don't think that's going to work. However, I've been playing around with it, and my friend's been teaching me some stuff on it. And I think where it's going to be most useful is for Q&A and feedback. So my idea is, and it's once a week to have one on Zoom, where you guys can choose. You can either log in, and then when I explain what I've been teaching that week, and I will give corrections. So you could write something in chat like you are now and saying, could you please break down X and Y? Or if you want to, you can turn on your camera and say, here's me, tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I need to work on. That's really powerful, but not everyone's going to want to do that. But I think it's good, because if you don't want to, you can turn your camera off, no problem. If you do want to, you'll get more corrections and you'll get better. And also everyone can learn by corrections. So my idea is, say, to have the lessons by normal video, and the Q&A session, I'll do one every week on Zoom. And the other thing which my good friend Pavel gave me this great idea, which is to say, well, we'll upload the technical information 1 week early, so you can prepare for the class. So if you'll be able to see what we'll be covering next week, and if you want to put some practice in, so that then when the class comes, you'll kind of know what you're doing, and then you can spot the details. And I think that's an excellent idea. I think that's going to make much quicker learning for people. So hope you're all as excited about that as I am. If you go on the Thinkific site, the link's underneath. I've kind of got some pages up for the academies. Roughly, they're not perfect yet, but you can get some idea of it. And please give me some feedback and any suggestions how I can make it better. And that will be going live pretty soon. Right, I think it's time. We're going to do the whole thing through. Sounds exciting. I think so. Technical info in advance is great. Yeah, my friend told me that, and I thought that is very smart. Some of you guys are going to want to put the extra thing in, and if you don't, it's not a problem. It won't hold you back if you don't. Sounds great. Excellent. And there will be 2 separate academies, one for the Kung Fu people and one for the Tai Chi. So we'll have 2 separate lots of lessons going on. If you want something a bit more rigorous and physical, or you want something a bit more gentle, we'll have both for you. Hope I will find all that. It's all, hopefully, if you just click the link under this video, I hope it's self-explanatory. And I'll be doing 3 uploads a week: the technical, the class, and the Q&A. So, right. This is a test for me now. I'm going to do the whole 8 form through mirror image. So if I go the wrong side, maybe it's me, not you, right? Ready, finish. Commencing form. Pulsing the monkey. Brush the knee and push. Parting the wild horse's mane. Wave hands like clouds. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Kick with the heels. grasping the bird's tail. Hold off. Press. Push down. Hold off. Roll back. Press. Push down. Cross hands. Closing form. Okay. I nearly got cocky. I was like, yeah, I did it, mirror image all the way through, and then went to close my wrong foot at the end. How did we do? Could you guys get through the whole set following me? Well done. It's the first time I did it in mirror too. Well done. Good. It's a challenge. Esther's been training a lot of years, so I recommend if you're new to this, stick to one side. But if you've been training a long time, then yay, we did it. Good. Excellent. I'm going to do one with my back to you guys this time, and I'll put the music on as well. Excellent. That was great. It's a big moment. That means you have something complete that you can practice, and it's repetitions. Give you some idea. It might be like shock to hear this, but it's usually a couple of hundred repetitions before you're starting to get confident with it, and it's 1,000 before you feel like, yeah, I really know this. Now 1,000, you think like, wow, that's so many. But if you did the set 3 times, which would take about 10 minutes, and you did that every day, 1 year, that's your 1,000. Some people do it 10 times a day, so they get through their 1,000 in a few months. I had a friend who used to practice his set 30 times a day. So every 6 weeks, he's racking up 1,000 reps. It's crazy, but he was, as you can imagine, he was very. So it's just a matter of repetition, practice and practice. Try and get your reps in, get your first couple of hundred, and then you'll know the set. And then you'll get to the point, and it's really similar to learning an instrument. If you're still having to think of the next notes, you can't really focus on the feeling of the music, right? So same thing with this. When you know the set well, it doesn't mean you've finished. It means you can start. Now you can start to explore it and put your own feeling and intent into the movements. Okay, let's go. Back towards me this time. Let's do it with music. My apologies. I mirrored it. I'm not used to not mirroring it. Yeah, I know. That's typical me, isn't it, Joan? Should we have another go? Let's do one more. I'll get it right this time. Right. And take 3. Okay, that time is better. I didn't mirror it. Okay. You can do this. Yeah, so how I normally teach a class is I stand in front of the mirrors. So people can either look in the mirror or look at my back. But I can't figure out how to do that with the webcam. I mean, I can, look, we have a wall of mirrors here. But I think that might get super confusing with the, you could see the screen and so on. I'm not quite sure how that would work. So as an experiment next week, see how we go. However, for tonight, it's nearly 15:15, so we'll have to leave the standing till tomorrow, I'm sorry. But the mission accomplished. I wanted to get through the whole set. And well done, everybody. Getting better, yay. Practice makes perfect. Great finale, exactly. It's a good way to finish, isn't it? To say we finished with the whole thing. Some coordination challenges, yeah, but you know, that's a good thing, right? Because that's how we get better. If we could get it on the first lesson, it would be boring pretty quickly. Try the mirror, you reckon? Okay. maybe we'll try that tomorrow, see what we think. We'll get some feedback from people. Yeah. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the fact that you'll sort of see the light. I can't have the light shining in the mirror, and the laptop will be facing the mirror, but I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can try one on my phone. Right, so that's it for today. Thank you all. Well done. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to check out the page. Thanks to those of you that bought the foundation course. A couple of you bought that last night. Appreciate that. And if you haven't, check out the page below. And if you wanted to put your name down for the online academy, just send me an email. Thank you all.